if they speak their pidgin English, you will go, what language is this in? Because I have Sierra friends and I know I know what I'm saying. Like, okay, so I'm probably not the expert in speaking pidgin English, but I can hold my own. Okay, I'm lying. I can understand. I can understand. But when the Sierra Leonean speaks it, it's like, this is a different language. Yeah. But anyways, people, thank you so much for joining us. And yeah, the guy that spoke right now is just Nana Kwame. So Nana, what are we getting into today with this episode? What are we getting into today?
Well, we're not talking about pidgin English anyway. So
yeah, we've already done that. I mean, if you don't know about pidgin English, if you're from West Africa or you know anybody from West Africa, actually, if you're from West Africa, you should know about pidgin English. I don't care if you're not born. I don't care if you're not born from there. You would know about pidgin English. I mean, it's rare to have West African friends that are not born in West Africa, that don't have, West African boys or girls or people that are born in West Africa, that are not born in West Africa, So West African guys.
What are you trying to say? You repeated this like 4 times now.
Let me get myself together. West African origin. But you're not born from there. That you wouldn't have West African friends that have breaded in West Africa, i.e. Ghana, Nigeria. You would have friends like that.
Even if you don't have those kind of friends here, you'd be lying if you say you haven't seen an African movie. Anyway, any Nollywood movie.
No. Don't say that because some people refuse to watch West African movies.
No, but when you're a child, your parents would have shown it around the house.
Not really. We have the sellout people that we call them, or we try to call them.
Unless unless your mom is 20 years old.
I'll give you a scenario. A beautiful African ebony queen marries a white person.
But what age?
And she's
what age
already.
Are we talking about?
What do you mean? What age? Any age? Well, I'm not talking about 16.
Are they 20? No. I'm talking about like if you're looking at it today, 2020. Are they 20 or they're above 25?
I'm guessing if you're married and it's the number one, you should be above 25, right?
Yeah. I don't care. They could have been married to a Chinese person. They're showing Nollywood in their home. I guarantee that.
No, they're showing Nollywood on TV, but it doesn't mean they're going to watch it because they won't tune to the station.
No. You're not going to say they themselves will either go on YouTube or Netflix and find these Nollywood movies and show it in the house.
You're giving Nollywood too much credit.
I'm not giving them. No. It's not about whether
you're giving because I'm telling you, there are people out here that don't watch. They're Nigerian. I'll say it. The Nigerians, Ghanaians that don't watch Bollywood, nor Nollywood or Ghallywood.
It's a lie.
They will actually watch. The Bollywood, the Indian one.
It's a lie.
That they telling novelas and stuff.
It's a lie.
So you're telling me 100% of West Africans
this one of the things
are watching? Nah, you the one bugging.
No.
Nah, you the one bugging. I know some people watch it just to laugh.
Whatever your reason is.
And I'm saying this in a very bad way because, especially if you watch the action movies, right?
No. The Ugandan ones are terrible.
What's that Ghanaian one that had this action where the guy was supposed to be Spider-Man or something?
Like BC 2000 or something nonsense like that.
Well, anyways, I don't even know how we'll go here. But here's the point. If you don't know how to speak pidgin English, I'm sure you're
the point is, you've seen the movies and you see
somebody speaking pidgin. I'm sure you're aware of pidgin English, to be honest. I'm sure you're aware of it. All right, go ahead. What are we talking about today?
That actually kind of, it's a nice segue into that anyway. Because we're talking about the movie industry anyway.
Yeah, we just did. Like, we could just continue it. Like, the movie.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. No, because you asked me what we're talking about.
What movie industry? Like, is it African, West African movie? Because,
what do we do here? Are we Nollywood people?
Well, we could. I mean, we could. But I'm trying to make a point. The East African, I don't know what to call it.
Are you East African?
No, but I'm trying to make a point. The East African movies that they make that comes out of East Africa, they're really good. They're really, really good.
No, the West African movies are really some of the Cameroonian ones, dude. Have you seen the Cameroonian movies I'm talking about?
Yeah, well, they speak French first of all. So like,
they got English. What?
Yeah, I'm not really like.
They're gonna be discriminating.
Even if they speak English, it's like their English is not quite because the way they speak it, because they naturally speak in. I mean, the francophone people.
No, they got a top and bottom. They got the anglophones and then they got the francophones.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen it.
But that's why they're even talking about division in the country now.
But Sugar, one of the big TV series that came out of Africa was done from East Africa. is so
but they
it's
had
so
them.
well done that
the other one?
the West African people took it and they just destroyed it.
MTV is the one that brought it there.
They destroyed it. MTV could have put it there, that's fine. But they butchered it. Like it's just like
Simply because you didn't like it as a main name.
I'm not the only look, I'm not the only one that I don't count. Okay, like don't worry about me. Like I'm just saying, if you look at the success, if you look at the success of Sugar when it was originally made, and you look at the success of Sugar when West African area people took it, you can see that it's not the same. It's not on the same level. Because when Sugar first came out, which is done from the East Africa, I mean, this girl, 12 Years of Slavery, she came out of there.
Well, Lupita.
Yeah, she came out of Sugar, and that was because it was done. If she had done the second version, I mean, the actresses and actors now that are doing all that Sugar, they only stick to the West African movie industry. They don't come back out. But this girl was part of that TV series. She got enough recognition, although you can argue that she was in America or whatever. There
was other, but look.
The point is that was a body of work that made her recognized.
I think, but the other element that maybe you're not adding, and this is not because I'm a West African myself and I'm here.
No, you are.
You'd be like, yeah, West Africa. Boop, boop. That's the point.
The point is that's kind of like what you're doing. Though. Like, although I haven't heard your point yet, but I'm pretty much sure that's kind of like what you're trying to do right now.
Sugar, at that point that it came out, and for what it was novel. Let's be honest.
No, they've always done AIDS TV series before Sugar. What?
They haven't done it like, Sugar was not your typical,
Which is my point. You're making my point exactly. He came from if a West African, whatever you want to call it, production house, whatever you want to call it, I picked Sugar up, you won't be saying what you're saying right now. You won't be. They also had another one called Foreplay. That came out of...
That's South African. Foreplay was South African.
No, I don't think it was.
No, South African.
I don't think it was. What about Tensu? Was Tensu from...
Tensu was South African. Tensu had West African actors anyway. He had Chris
but
Atto in there.
Oh,
you gonna hate that.
Although, hold on. Although it ran for a long period of time before they cancelled it. They also had
Tensu was good.
It was dark for me, but it was production wise. It was. I wouldn't say it was there, but I'll say it wasn't bad either. Like Tensu was like, I mean, it ran for a long period of time, so they must have been doing something right. Although you can say that Sugar is still running, so.
But you see, the thing is,
and now it's only running on YouTube. Or maybe some TV stations in Nigeria.
The sad aspect of some of these things, right? And like jokes aside, is if we at least
weren't joking before. Like I wasn't joking. I was just telling you what it was. Like West African movie industry needs to stand up.
Shut up.
Well, South Africa is it really West, to be honest? Like
no, South Africa is South Africa.
It's South, right? It's not.
Yeah.
So we can say movies that come out of South Africa as well, but West Africa in general, I won't say IE, mainly Nigeria and Ghana. Like that's just like, dude, we make about 4,000 or 5,000 movies every year.
Yeah. So like, I just like Foreplay, sex tips for girls. It was actually set in Johannesburg. So
South Africa.
It's a South African thing.
Yeah, but that TV series was.
Oh, that was dope.
It was. They had a fat chick in there. He was like Sex in the City. Like that's what it was.
Yeah.
The African version.
Yep.
And it wasn't even like they were copying. It was just. It was like the one. I don't even know why they stopped doing it. Yeah, I don't even know why they stopped doing it.
That was actually a good. That was a good show.
I don't know why. And that show, it's like, I'm sure it was successful. Like, come on. Like, I'm sure it was. It was, and I'm sure the actresses in there because it was 4 girls.
Yeah, it was 4 girls.
And they were talking about real issues. That's how crazy it was. They were talking about real African issue from women's point of view.
And Tinsel was a Nigerian one. So in your face, it wasn't even a South African thing.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
You just said Google is African. Now you're going to dispute Google.
No, I'm not disputing Google. The reason why I'm saying that's a lie is this, right? It might have, a Nigerian person might have taken it. A Nigerian person might have written it. But that production and everything that came with it
was all done in Nigeria. No, that's what it's saying.
Yeah. How long did it run for?
Let's see. Tinsel.
I mean,
don't
they get it right every now and then. That's about it. Every now and then you give it to them. They get it right.
Just want to hate.
Well, after 5,000, they get one right.
And it's even your own people, and you still go hate.
I don't get me wrong. No, listen, I love my people.
Wow, it's been going on for long. 2013, they had 1,000th series.
I'm telling you, he ran for a long period of time.
It's the most successful television drama on Nigerian television.
I'm not surprised. He ran for a long period of time. He did. Because the way they shot it like EastEnders.
Yeah.
They shot it like dude, you know, I know so much about this stuff, even better than you. So like that's to tell you that I'm not hating. I'm just telling you critically from a technical point of view that West African movie industry is a joke.
What are you hating for?
It's not.
Oh, it's actually going on anyway.
Wow, I thought it was cancelled.
Yeah, I thought
that's probably how down it's gone. It's gone down the drain because like I'm sure a lot of people are still watching it.
Bloody hell. For the lead role, yeah, they auditioned 500 actors.
That's even too small.
Wait a minute.
That's too small.
No.
For Nigerian standard and Nigerian story, that's too small. You should audition like 2,000 people. It's just that the people that are doing the audition will be like this. After I'm tired. Eh? Just give it to that guy. So you gotta commend them for 500. You know how dangerous are. We don't like too much effort today. I'm tired. Just give it to that guy.
They're on their 12th season and
12th season. I thought it would be more than that. How many episodes per season?
Well, maybe a lot because they have shot for 2,746 episodes. So.
And they're on the 12th season. That's like 50 episodes per season.
Yeah, but they're probably doing a year-round thing anyway.
Oh boy, talk about marketing strategy gone wrong. That's a wastage. Like you spread it out.
Spread it out. So that people can forget. People forget how many TVs performing now.
No, but not as good as Tencent though.
Not as good, but
not as good as Tencent. There's nothing that can rival it.
It's not about something rivaling it. Like I'll give an example here. Like in Ghana now. Yeah. Telenovelas, especially those from.
I say Italian.
No. Those from the Indian
or the Mexico.
The Indian
have telenovelas.
Well,